friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to get several projects completed. I have this long list of things that I've been meaning to do, but just because of reasons I haven't been able to. As well, I've been picking up blanks here and there for the past like 6 months, a year, that I've actually never done anything with. So you're going to start seeing an awful lot come through because I am going to whittle down all those blanks that I purchased a long time ago and haven't had the opportunity to craft yet. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and get started with this block of projects. Okay, first up I have this really sweet clear plastic pouch or bag. I've already cut out my design and I love this because not only is it pink, my favorite color, but it's clear and it also has gold hardware, which is always a win for me. Okay, so let me push this off to the side. I've already cut out using my Cricut the font that I want to use, the word that I want to use, and just so you know, I've already pre-cut everything, so we just need to weed and apply. So let me grab my grid. Okay, I've got my grid. I place the cover down so that I can rest my hands down on it, and let's see, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward through all of my weeding, that way it doesn't take up too much of the video. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead and just push this off to the side. We're going to be using it a lot more. And let's see here, I need to bring in, oh, and just to let you know, everything will be linked in the video description down below in case you're wanting to find out which font or design I used. And if I'm able to locate a link, I will go ahead and do that for you. So let's go ahead and get our transfer tape on. Okay, let's throw this out. Alright, let's go ahead and burnish down. As always, we're going to burnish on both sides. Okay. Okay, now let's also clean our little pouch. So first of all, let me just go ahead and just grab that. Okay, now I need to decide which way I want my zipper to open. It's not a huge deal. Oops. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean this off with my rubbing alcohol. Now I do have lotion on my hands, so because otherwise they are so dry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's clean that all up. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a little towel to place inside because this won't fold down nicely. So hold on just a moment. Okay, I just grabbed a couple of little face cloths. So let's see, let's open this up because I don't have this doesn't actually lay down flat. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's better. Okay, so let me just finish with the gusset here. I think I always do it in the middle, so I am going to, and you know what, this is throwing me off a little bit, so I'm going to take it off. Okay, hopefully I got that nice and straight, and if I didn't, I am certainly not going to worry about it, right guys? We don't stress on this channel. We just create because we love creating, and if something doesn't come out absolutely perfect, you know what? That's perfectly okay. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, I love working with this type of plastic. Oh my goodness. All right, let me just push this off to the side. Let me take these out. All right, let's close it up and let's do the reveal. Okay, I see a little air bubble. Right there, perfect, done. Okay, that looks really, really cute. I love it. All right, that came out good. I was really concerned about the way that it, if it was going to be straight or not. Oh, I absolutely love it. That came out really, really cute. Also, I just want to apologize ahead of time. Lately, my mind is really, really scattered-brained, and it's hard for me to think lately, and I've noticed it more and more every single day, and I'm sure it has everything to do with my daughter's passing. So if I seem a little scatterbrained, or if I seem a little bit forgetful or not quite sure about something, that's why. So I'm trying to remember to give myself a little bit of grace and be kind to myself that, you know, I'm going through something and I just need to go through it. Okay, so anyway, okay, that's all about that. So we have our beautiful little bag. Let's go ahead and push this off to the side and we will get going on the next one. Okay, next up I have this. Now, again, I've been holding on to this forever. I got this little notebook at Target a while ago. I love notebooks and pens and stationery. I'm just a sucker for them. But the problem is that I buy them more frequently than I go through them, so I'm having a little bit of a stockpile, but I love this. It's by Opal House, so it's a journal. I love the way it's the golden edge on the pages. It just looks so pretty, and then it is lined, so really, really nice notebook. So, and it has its little let me see here, it's little gold elastic so that we can close it. Very, very pretty. And let me just see here. It doesn't say how much it was, but this was a while ago, and it's a 5x7. So what I thought I would do is just place my name kind of going up the side. So I've already cut it out. Let's go ahead and get this all weeded out, and then we'll get it placed on. Let's go ahead and remove this. Okay. Put this back. Okay, let's go ahead and just grab some transfer tape. Did I get everything off? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm using this same transfer tape, but I think after this session, I think I might have to use another piece of transfer tape, because this one here has worked out so well. I've used it so many times, but it is almost about done, but it has served me well. That's one thing, I don't go through a lot of transfer tape. Okay, so let's see here. Here is my front, just making sure. So this is my front. I'm going to go ahead and just test the rubbing alcohol a little bit on the corner of my, just a little bit on the corner of my cloth, and I just want to make sure that nothing happens. I don't think it would, but you just never know. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and push this off to the side. And then we're going to put it right there. All right, let's go ahead and get our carrier sheet off. Again, that came up absolutely beautiful. And let's go ahead. Oh, that's going to look so good. Oh, the font and everything is so, so pretty. Again, I will list everything down below in the video description. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh, I love this. And it's perfectly centered because you can see the elastic. Very, very nice. Okay, there's another project done. All right, let me go ahead and clean up, and then I'll come back with some more items. Okay, next up I have these two little projects that I want to do for my grandson. So I was recently at Hobby Lobby and took advantage of their clearance items. Now this was a little bit ago, but I was able to pick up these. They're 25 either glassine or vellum envelopes. There's 25 pieces. I got them for $1.40. And then I got some vellum tags as well, and they were $1.49 for 25 of them. So I have something that I'm going to be doing for my grandson in the next couple of months, I think, just a whatever. So I thought that I could modify one of each of these to go with his little gift. So I'm going to go ahead and just take out, let's see here, we've got one. Okay, yeah. This wasn't sure if that came with an envelope, and it didn't, so there's the gift tag. And then let's go ahead and take out one of these. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, so there is that. Let me go ahead and just push these off to the side. Okay, so I have my envelope and I have my gift tag. Let's go ahead. Ooh, and they're nice and thick too. All right, let me go ahead and get these weeded out. Okay, there is that. Pick it up. Okay, let's push this off. All right, let's go ahead and bring back in our pieces. Now, let's see here. Let me think about this. No, I think I'm okay with the transfer tape that I've been using, only because it's been used so many times. I don't think that this is gonna rip my paper, because my vellum, because I've used it so many times. But normally I would not use this type of transfer tape. I would use the one specifically for paper because it's a little bit more delicate. So hopefully my thought process is right and it will not ruin it. So let's see. All right, let's see here. Do I want it like, well, if I do it on the bottom, it's, oh, I think that's fine actually. Let's do it on the bottom. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and burnish. Okay, and now let's see, moment of truth. Is this going to work the way I want it to? And yes, it does. Beautiful. Again, I'm going easy, and look at that beautiful powder blue. I love this color. This is tech wrap. Alright, so let's go ahead now and place it on this one. Okay. Do the back. And peel. Oops, let's see, that's not going to peel very well. Let's see. Oh, Much better. Okay, so let's see. The top is here. I just want to make sure I'm placing it down where it needs to go. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go on the side. Let's see here, just making sure that I look pretty straight. Okay, but you know what? If it's not straight, I am sure that my oven is not going to be like, Grammy, that's crooked. You know, take it back. I don't think he's going to say that. Wouldn't it be something, though, if he did? I'd be like, whoa. Oh, I am creating another crafter. Beautiful. Okay, so there is that. Oh, I love it. The powder blue on this vellum is so pretty. I love it. I know that on screen it's looking a little bit washed out, but in person it's not. The powder blue is just spectacular. Great, great, great. All right, another 2 things done. Okay, for our next project, I want to modify this notebook. It is a new notebook. As you may or may not know, all of the creations, for the most part, I keep instructions and templates and things like that all within a spiral bound notebook. I will keep all of my printer paper copy as I'll staple them all together, and then I'll staple it to the page itself, so in case I want to see a visual representation of what it's supposed to look like, you know what I mean? So anyway, they get chunked out very quickly. So I want to update this one here. I'm challenging myself this year to really go through and use the things that I have forgotten about, things that I either wanted to start trying, or I loved it so much, but for whatever reason, I no longer am doing it. Other things get in the way. One of those items are patterned vinyl and pattern faux leather, as well as solid leather as well. So I'm hoping to do a lot more projects using those 2 things. So for this, I thought that this was a perfect little project to use some of my pattern vinyl. So I went ahead and I cut out a heart, and then I cut out a word. So let's go ahead, do first things first. Let's go ahead and let's weed this out and get our transfer tape on. So let's see, I have this, so let's go ahead and just grab some transfer tape. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and now clean off, move that over, clean off the cover. Again, I'm just using my rubbing alcohol. On there, okay. Oh my goodness, so guys, after my daughter's passing, I was looking for my debit card and I couldn't find it, and like I mentioned earlier, my mind is just literally all over the place. I cannot make heads or tails of anything. It's the strangest feeling to know that your mind is just everywhere. So anyway, I waited a bit, I tried looking for it everywhere, called places where I had been, thinking maybe I had dropped it, somebody picked it up and they had it for me, nothing. So I had to call my bank and ask for a new one. Of course, I had to cancel my old one, which I need to reestablish my auto pays. But here's the thing, guys. Today, I found the card. You'll never believe where I found it. I found it exactly where it should be. It was in the slot in my wallet where it always is. And it wasn't upside down, it wasn't sideways, it was just there. And how I missed it for weeks, I have no idea. That just goes to show how badly my mind's been lately. So anyway, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Oh God, Rosie. Okay, so let's go ahead now and put on our heart first. Okay, maybe like that. Okay. You can hear those bubbles popping. Okay. And now let's go ahead and remove the word, which is studio. So let's see here. Where do I want it? Make sure this is straight. Oh, about like that. Okay, so how many letters we got? We have 6 letters. So it needs maybe a little bit lower. How about, oops. This one needs just to have a little bit more delicate. And that's okay. We can be as delicate as it needs us to be. Right, guys? There we go. So there's the notebook. How pretty did that come out? I love this. Okay, so let's put this away. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and then let's see what else I have on the docket to do. Okay, next up I have this little bud floral vase that I picked up from Dollar Tree a while ago. I will link my Dollar General haul down below in the video description so you can take a peek at it. But anyway, I picked up this and I did it with it's not going to be used for flowers. What I was thinking is that I could fill it up with shaker mix, because every season I put together a little shaker mix because I know what kind of color schemes I'm going to be working with. And then I can add it here. That way I always have it like readily available. So anyway, that's what I was thinking. So again, I got this at Dollar General. It was $3 a bud vase. So let's go ahead and just take off the price tag, and then we will take off the top as well. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to clean this off, but I also need to read this out. Now, the letters are small, so bring in my grid map, my grid rather. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and push this down a little bit. Okay, let's get to weeding. So let's see here. I lost the dot to my eyes in the word mix. Oop. My X just flew someplace. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. See the X? I just saw it. Where did it go? It flicked and, gosh, is it on my... Hold on a second, I'm going to have to go and look for it now. Oh my goodness, it was on my thumb. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Okay, let's put this right back. Oh dear Lord, love us and save us. There we go. Okay, so like I was saying originally, I lost the dots to my eyes, but I am not going to worry about it at all. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these, each of these, and we will clean them off. And one more, we will clean them off, and they are really on there. Well, that's good. And then we'll put it on. Okay, let's see. I think I am going to, let's separate these because I think it'll just be easier since I'm working with such a small base. Okay. Okay, let's get some of this. Actually, let me go ahead and do this first. Okay. That, and then, let's see, I can separate this now. That, let's do another one. Okay, and, okay. We will do one more. Okay, I have a little piece of gold that shouldn't be there, and I don't want it to attach. So I will take it right off. Okay, that is good. All right, let's go ahead now and clean off our little bud vases. And because it's such a small area, I'm going to go ahead and just place it on my cloth, and then I'll apply it. Okay, let's see, do the next one. Okay, and do the last one. Okay, put the top back on. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I've got gold now on here. Let me take that out. Okay, because if not, I will forget. All right, let's burnish now. We'll do the front again and the back. Okay. Okay. Let's see, let's take off the backing and hopefully it all stays. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now the question is, where do I want it? In the middle or towards the bottom? That's a good question, right, guys? Let's see if no, I think I'm going to have to do it in the middle. I think it's just going to be better. Let me see. Does that look right? Okay, good enough. Good enough. I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and just burnish this. It's so small. Okay. Let's see if it... Oh, good. Okay. I was going to say, let's see if it stays down, but... Oh, it doesn't. My goodness. Okay, that looks really, really nice. Okay. Let's... Where's the next one? Here it is. Let's grab the next one. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Now, all three probably won't line up perfectly, but again, that's okay. I'm not going to worry about something like that. Okay, and there we go. There's the next one. Okay, let's do this one. So this is going to be a nice little holder, and it's going to be great because I can just keep reusing this for all seasons. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do that, and then down here. Yeah. Okay, let's burnish it down. Okay, so there is that. Let me put it back on its carrier sheet. right, so let's see how this looks now. Turn it just right. Down, down, down. Oh, wow, that looks so good. Let me see if I can, maybe if I turn it a particular way. Look at how pretty that looks, and the gold is spot on. Very, very nice. Excellent. So when I want to use my shaker mix, just take it out, put it back. Very, very nice. Okay, I'm loving that. All right, let me clean up and see what else we can do. So for our next project, I have had this sitting in my studio for a little while. I don't know if it was spring or Easter. I got it at Target. I no longer have the sticker, but I think it was like $3, something like that. Meant for a child. And, oh, okay, so it was Easter because there's little peeps in here. So there's all kinds of crayons and paper and stickers. But what I thought would be really cute is that since I do a lot of my crafting in my room, in the living room, in the studio, depending on where my back feels most comfortable, I'm always traveling with projects. Do you know what I mean? So I thought that this would be a great kind of little carrier for cards that I'm making. So I can clip it onto here, it can hold it steady, and then I can keep all my specific card materials in here, like embellishments, beads, dewdrops, whatever it might be. I can keep them all together. So, and also if I am doing like mass producing, I can place everything in here. It's not terribly deep, but it's deep enough that I can hold quite a bit. So that is what I'm going to be using this for. And again, this was around Easter time at the dollar spot. And then I wasn't quite sure if I wanted gold or silver. So I did both, but I think I'm going to go with gold. Lately, it's just gold is the winner. So I did the exact same thing. So who knows? Maybe I'll use this on something else. So I'll just apply this. I'll put this in my file where I keep other ready-made things. So let's go ahead and get this weeded. Then we'll go ahead and apply it. Okay, so there is that. Now you may be looking at this saying the letters look a little bit wonky. I purposely used a font where the letters are all staggered. I just thought it would give it a nice little kind of different look to it. Let me go ahead and I'm going to place two together to make it as long as I need. Okay, let's go ahead and burnish. Okay, let's do the back real quickly. Okay, and let's go ahead and clean. So leave me a comment down below. Do you also look at the kitty kind of stuff and think to yourself, ooh, that would look so good in my studio or my craft room? You know what I mean? Like, do you look at all kinds of areas outside of like the normal stuff? Like I know, like sometimes I'll be looking in the kitchen or the bathroom areas to see what they have. Okay, let's put this back. Let's bring over. I'm going to put this on the side. It looks like everything's going on the side today. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost lost the R. And good. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put it, I guess I could do it in the middle. looks all wonky, so every time I try to make it line up, I have to remind myself that it's a wonky word. Okay, I was also thinking about placing it up here, but then I'm like, oh, that's so small. You know, I need things a little bit larger. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead. Put that back. Put this one back. Okay, and then there we have it. Oh, that looks really, really pretty. I don't know. I wonder if I would like it better in white. I may come back and redo this in white. I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna use it for a little while, see what I think, see what I feel, and then if I want to redo it, not a problem. Scrape it off and put it down another one. That's the beautiful thing about vinyl, right? All right, let's go ahead. We need to keep going here before I lose steam, so let's clean up and bring in the next one. Okay, I thought I had only like one left before we start going into our HTV projects, but apparently we still have a few more. So let me push these off to the side and let's start. So here I have this pink metal pedestal that I picked up from Target a while ago, and I thought it would be cute if I just put my initial. Nothing big, just a little something. I toyed around with doing like a nice floral line art, but the thing is that it's so little as it is that I don't want to overpower it. Now you do want to be careful. Let me just make note here that you don't want to use rubbing alcohol directly on this paint here, because I've had it come off before. So just a heads up, be careful with using that on there. So let's go ahead and weed out my initial like that. Okay, very simple, simple, simple. I love it. Sometimes having something so simple and little has a bigger impact. Okay, let's throw that out. Let's go ahead and burnish. It's so small. Okay, it's probably about an inch square. All right, let's see here. Oh, good, okay. All right, let's see. Oops, sorry about that. I'm just all butterfingers. Really? Good load. Good load. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Do I want it? I know I want it at the bottom, but not to the side. No, we're going to have to go all the way to the bottom. So let's see here. How can I do it? Because it's so little. Let's see, maybe if I hold it down with one finger. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Let's see, burnish. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love this font right here with the initial. It looks so pretty. And see, just something very small, adding something tiny makes a big impression. I love that. That's really sweet. Okay, let me go ahead and clean up, which there isn't too much, and let's bring in the next one. Okay, for our next project, I have this glass bottle that I picked up from Aldi. I mean, a while ago. I'm not even sure when. It was definitely a while ago. So I've just had it just kind of sitting there forever, waiting for something for it to be used for something. Finally, I decided that, well, here, okay, in all transparency, let me just tell you, okay? When I buy stuff, probably like you all, the first thing I think about is the studio, right? So if I see anything, my mind automatically goes, oh, can I put that on the wall in my studio? Can I use that in the studio? How can I make it fit in the studio? Do you know what I mean? It's always the very, very first thing I think about. And the rest of the house is like thought of like, you know, way down the line. So when I picked this up from Aldi, I was like, I love it. How can I use it in the studio? And then I was like, you know what? No. Let's see where else I can use it. It doesn't have to be in the studio. Let's put it someplace else in the house. Let's use it for some other reason. Well, it sat there for months. And guess what I'm going to use it for? The studio. I'm going to put cleaning liquid in here. So I tried my hardest, but it just did not work. I could not figure out a place to place it besides the studio. For whatever reason. Leave me a comment down below. Are you the same way? Do you do the same thing that I do? Everything that you get is, oh, I can't even see this. Let's see. Is your first thought is for your craft space. Are you the same way? There we go. Okay, let's see the D. The white on white is hard to read sometimes. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to clean off this mat soon, too. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just going slow. See, do I have a dot? I do have a dot to the eye, which I kept. Yay! Alrighty. It's always a time to celebrate when I don't lose the dot to an eye on vinyl. Oh, for the love of Mary. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean up. Okay. Oh, and I just received a Facebook message from somebody asking me if I'm still interested in something. Well, man, I don't even remember what I even messaged him about. So it must have been a while ago. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. Much better. Okay. So I just have it here. It just says studio, simple. And let me grab, is this enough? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on. Let's see, this might be the last time for this particular, let's see, let's move this for this particular transfer sheet because it has seen better days. Even though it's working, I think I've used it one too many times now. But I definitely get my money's worth. Oh yeah, it's not, let's see, hold on a second, yeah. Let's see here. There we go, okay. Let's see. Oh, lost the dot, okay. Okay. Oh, that's... Okay, I'm going to have to fix this because I don't know if this happens to you every once in a while, but the paper doesn't come off. Like it's cut, like the machine cut it. But let me do this upside down so it can stay there. It cut it, but for some reason the paper itself is still stuck to the vinyl. So I've got to see which one it did. So like the T. Let's see, there we go. So see what I mean? The paper was still on there. Let's see, is that... I feel like there was more, but was it just the... Oh, okay, the dot to the eye had it. Okay, there's that. Let me see. No. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that worked. Okay, move this off to the side real quickly. Oh my goodness, I'm getting squished in here. So let's see, do I this way? Yeah, I think that's okay. Well, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't even realize that I wasn't even in focus. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just throw this away now. I am good. Oh, that looks so good. That looks really, really nice. I really love this font. I'm going to have to use this on other stuff. I really, really like that. Okay, there is that. All right, friends. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you really like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can see other videos just like this. All right, friends. Until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.